going into a relationship from a place of like genuine love, you should never deal with somebody who's in survival mode.
It's the best to let those people have their space as much as you find them endearing.
3 things is gonna happen to you if you try this. They're either gonna leave whenever they get on their feet, they're either gonna burn your resources, or they're gonna leave when someone else could offer more than you're offering. Whichever way, you're still losing.
I still cannot keep up with the cost of living. I still cannot afford all of my bills every month and have to live paycheck to paycheck.
And as usual, guys, this one is gonna be a good one. See you on the other side. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Guys, my name is Andre, and as usual, if you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing, and while you're at it, just go ahead and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, remember to hit that post notification bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Well guys, as usual, I'll be reviewing these videos. I'll be giving you my opinion on what I think they should have done, or what I would have done had I been in their situation.
I've been living on survival mode most of my adult life, and last year was the best year of my life because it was the first year that I didn't have to worry about my finances. I didn't have to worry. I could do what I wanted, and I had so much fun because I never realized until that was taken away, that worry, how much financial burden just weighs down on a person all of the time. And now I'm in a position where obviously I've been laid off, and like I have a savings, I have all that before someone's like, oh my god, you didn't save, blah blah blah, shut up. But I don't want to tap into my savings. Like, it's just, I feel like I'm at this place again where I felt so good, and so I'm like, everything's falling into place, and now I'm at a place where I'm like, okay, when my saving, like when will I have to start tapping into my savings, pay rent? Like, should I renew my lease because it's an expensive building? Like, already cutting things off from my life because of finances, and it's just a frustrating feeling. Like, it's so frustrating to have gone from a place where I was like, yes, this is it, like, oh my gosh, I feel so secure, to now being in a spot I never thought I'd be in again. And I'm just being transparent and open, and like, I know great things are going to happen to me because everything works out for me. I know it, but I'm just kind of frustrated today, and that's normal. We have ebbs and flows of life. Yeah.
I do have the Sunday scaries, but not because I have to go to work tomorrow. I quit my job. My last day was Friday, and I don't have work on Monday. I think my body is like conditioned to feel like I need this schedule. I need to be working. I hate that I'm just so stressed out about it right now because it was my choice. I chose to quit because I wanted time off and to figure out exactly what I want to do in my career and my life. That makes me feel fulfilled, and that makes me feel like I have a purpose. But all weekend, I was looking for jobs on LinkedIn, like applying to jobs when I really don't want to work at these companies. I don't even know if I want the same role that I just had. So I'm feeling a lot of like survival mode right now. And I hope that in this time off coming up in my sabbatical, that I'm gonna be refreshed and really let that go down the drain. The idea that I need to have a specific job and be tied to companies in order to have self-worth and to make money, when there are so many different ways to be able to make money and live the life that I really want.
You know what, guys? I'm not sure if it's me or a lot of people are just soft these days. A lot of people are not fighters these days. You know, it takes very little for someone to throw their hands in the air and say, oh, you know, it's a mental issue, or I'm sick, or I'm hurt, or A lot of people are just soft, even at the tune of, I'm quitting my job because this is not what I want to do, and I'm quitting my job because it's not where I want to be mentally. I'm quitting my job because it's not fulfilling. We need to start listening to David Goggins. Stay hard. David Goggins, you can't hurt me. Because people are so soft, man. People are so soft.
I don't know how some of you have done it, but I see a lot of you talking about how you got into a relationship and you were stable before the relationship, and then once you were in the relationship, you started to struggle. Now, to me, that doesn't make sense because I know damn well if I had in the savings account, right? And then I started to know that when I started to mess with the woman, then my savings account started to go down and my happiness started to go down. At that point in time, I need to realize, well, my happiness was good before this woman. I had money, more than enough money before this woman. So what would be the common denominator? The woman. So that means I need to remove her, right? Some of you end up staying in this relationship because you think that's the role you're supposed to do. It's not. You are not supposed to go broke over a woman. That don't even make sense. And the funny part is, it's not just men that go broke over women. Women are going broke over men. I've heard countless stories of women saying, yeah, I lost all my savings account because he had nothing, but I was always trying to help him out. I don't know where some of you got this dating from and why you guys put yourselves in this position. But if you was doing well before this person, and then when you're with this person, you just start to know everything goes downhill, put the math together and realize you need to get rid of that individual.
And you really want to be careful of dating people in survival mode. And survival mode, that's across the board. We're talking somebody struggling financially, somebody struggling emotionally, somebody struggling spiritually, sometimes all three or variations of the three. It's best to let those people have their space. As much as you find them endearing, as much as they're good people technically, these are people who lack self-awareness. These are people who can't see what you see, bro. They're too clouded by their struggles. And it just has nothing to do with you. You're not some light that can come into someone's life and heal them. So if that's something that someone needs to hear out there, you gotta hear it, man. If somebody is in survival mode, you can't save them. They have to save themselves. You want to end up with somebody who wants it for themselves. You want to end up with somebody who wants to attain true happiness and self-fulfillment. You want somebody who wants to self-actualize their dreams. You want that. You want that person to feel comfortable in their skin before they pursue you. Because if they don't like themselves, if they're not proud of themselves, how are they going to like and be proud of you? You think that you coming into their life as your full self while they're unfulfilled, you think it's going to inspire them? You think it's going to make them be better? You think that all they need is a shot? You can provide that shot. No, they're going to be jealous of you and they're going to resent you. We're talking about unhealed people right now. Hurt people hurt people.
If you're going into a relationship from a place of like genuine love, you should never deal with somebody who's in survival mode. And what is survival mode, you may ask? It's exactly what it sounds like. Like, this is somebody who is living solely to survive, living like every dollar is their last, every meal they eat is their last, and doing whatever it is they need to do to get what they want. The problem with this is, if you're a person coming from a place of genuine love, trying to deal with somebody like this, they will use you. Like I said, they're in survival mode. They're going to do whatever it takes for them to get what they need or for them to accomplish what they need. These type of people tend to be very selfish. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of people who are going to take as long as you keep supplying. And they really not going to give you much back because, like I said, they're trying to survive. They don't have much to give you back. That's why it's very important to go into a relationship with your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be the one in this state of mind. I feel like at one point or another we all have been, but it could be very triggering to be in this state of mind. And certain things your partner is doing is going to bother you a lot, especially if your partner has all their stuff together. It's going to be very hard to support them when you're looking basically up at them. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going good for them and nothing's going good for you. They have this, they have that, and you really don't have much to contribute to them. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to not feel jealous in a sense. And I'm not going to say that this relationship can't work out, but honestly, the only way I see it really working out for the long term is if you have the means to take them out of survival mode. Because if not, they're going to be a very selfish partner. Everything is going to revolve around them trying to do what they need to do, trying to get what they need to get. Their needs are always going to come first, and they're most likely going to use you as much as they can. And they're not always going to see it the way you're seeing it.
No, guys. They're correct. You never want to date someone that's in survival mode. And I'm going to tell you why. 3 things is going to happen to you if you try this. They're either going to leave whenever they get on their feet, they're either going to burn your resources, or they're going to leave when someone else could offer more than you're offering. Whichever way, you're still losing. Here in New York, you'll find that a lot of people, especially single mothers or single fathers, will find it difficult to pay rent on their own. Now, in order to bridge that gap, what they'll do, they'll offer relationships or they'll solicit relationships. You also have people that are still in relationships even though they're not together. Why? Because neither party can afford to move out. And this is happening because a lot of people are in survival mode. People are just willing to do whatever it takes just to make ends meet. So they are correct. They're absolutely right. Being in a relationship with these people, you have to understand that in the end, you stand a great chance of losing out. So be mindful of this, guys. Now, hold on, guys. Let us stop for a quick second. Now, if you've made it this far in this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Now, guys, thank you for your like and thank you for your subscription. Let's get back to the video. First, let me say a big shout out to Travel Trucker for creating this content. When I first started my channel, he was the first one who said, go ahead, UPS guy, do your thing over there, hold your guys over there accountable. Just like he's holding his guys accountable over on his side. And I'm telling you guys, this guy have a lot of information, so you could always check out his channel. He is the Travel Trucker. So definitely, guys, feel free to go over to his page and check out his content.
I think as America as a whole, Americans are just lazy. This new age, this new wave of young Americans, lazy. They don't feel like they got to work for anything. It's just like everybody want microwave success. Don't nobody want to work for nothing. They want you to put them on without them bringing money to the table. You guys coming from Swift, telling these companies what you want. Like, bro, you ain't even been out here long enough to command what you want. I ain't working for this, bro. The last job you had before trucking, you was making peanuts, bro. So humble yourself. Only seasoned truck drivers can talk crazy at the way y'all be talking, but Americans are lazy. Like, we get on here, me and some other YouTubers, Anthony TV, we get on here, we tell y'all about investing and all that. None of y'all want to take the time to get on Robinhood or Webull or Moo and get on there and learn about buying stocks or learn about trading stocks or ETFs or Vanguard. Y'all not even checking your 401k statements when y'all got the login password at y'all company y'all at. Y'all ain't looking at that. All y'all looking at is how much is your paycheck. And a lot of y'all are so lazy to the fact that you don't know that you can diversify your 401k. You can move stuff around. You ain't got to keep it in the same folder where it's at, in the same investments where it's at. Another thing, you guys, I hear a lot of y'all talking about, I want to work for myself. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be this. I want to be that. Listen, man, it is not easy. Do not quit your day job thinking you can jump out here. Okay, like, I know a lot of y'all see me doing what I'm doing, but it was stuff I done in my past to set me up to where I could, I didn't never just not work and never had no money coming in with a guaranteed check. I'm not telling y'all to do that, but Americans are so lazy, they don't want to work with their hands. They think everybody want to be content creators, and I blame Facebook for that. Y'all, I make a stupid status, and Facebook want to pay me $1.50. Like, y'all is not content creators. Like, y'all not putting out work Y'all ain't putting in no work. You think you content creating? Get your ass on YouTube. You people, everybody want to be, want to be in the beauty industry. Everybody want to do nails. Everybody want to do lash. Everybody want to cut hair. But a lot of y'all don't want to put in the hours that it take to be a successful beauty specialist. You get what I'm trying to say? A lot of y'all thinking Lil Ray finna go to the NFL. Oh, and y'all be yelling at the family head coach on the team he play on. Oh, he supposed to jump the line. Oh, he need to play because my son ain't getting the game. No, your son lazy. Okay. All I'm saying is I'm just rambling about America is so lazy now. Like don't nobody want to put in no work. These hands right here, I try to put somebody on pressure cleaning. Oh man, I can't get on no roof. I can't this and that. Well, bro, you don't want no money, bro. Like, stop asking me about to put you on, and you don't want to get on no damn roof. Listen, anything worth having is not easy. People don't want to learn nothing no more. Everybody want to go work a desk job and make 6 figures. That ain't how that works. Okay, unless you're an attorney or an accountant, your bachelor's degree is not going to get you nowhere. You got to put in some more work and go get that master's, buddy. I'm here to tell y'all, if you're looking to go to college, that bachelor's degree ain't going to get you nowhere. You better go and get you a trade, okay? Everybody see how much plumbers and AC people making, but they don't want to go do the journeyman hours because the state doesn't require more hours now to go before you can be your own. People sleeping in on weekends, like, what does that mean? Like, what are you doing? Get up, maximize your day. People that get up after 8 o'clock during the week, what are you doing? My mama's 70 years old. I watched my mama as a kid. My mama used to get up before the news came on at 5, and she was up at 4:45 to catch the first thing of the news to see what she missed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she was a machine. That's my mama now. And she would get up, get me ready for school, and make sure I didn't be late for school. She never let me sleep in.
Now, to all my drivers, sit up front on this one because this one is for you. So, bus driver, Amazon driver, FedEx driver, UPS driver, Uber driver, taxi driver, sit up front on this one because I am a driver. Now, let me just say, as a UPS driver, we get our 401k, some contributing heavily, some contributing very little. But at the end of the day, today, guys, for all the drivers that have been contributing heavily to their 401k, you're looking good right now. Because since the election, our 401k has gone up. It's really looking good over there. Now, let me also address that each and every one of us could go inside our 401k and change the folder that they're investing in. And just like I did, I moved 100% of my 401k to the S&P 500, and it's been performing very well. It's been outperforming everything else that's in that file folder. And just like he said, a lot of people are throwing around owning their own business. But guys, it is not that easy. And while I support entrepreneurship, it's not that easy. So be mindful of that. Before I go, I just want to say, keep a daytime job. Try to invest. Put your money aside. Live off less than you make. If you wake up an hour before the average person wake up, you will end up having more out of your day than the average person. Try to outwork the average person because everyone is soft. Pay attention to your 401k because you could really ramp up your 401k by just changing the file that it's in. For me, 100% of my 401k is on the S&P 500. The S&P 500 did well last year and it's going to do well this year. And that's how I grow my 401k exponentially. For you could do the same thing. If you're a UPS driver, you know what I'm talking about. Surround yourself with people who can help you. Remember, dream big and follow your dream. Never give up on your dream, guys. Even when it seems as though you're not pulling through, even when it seems as though you're not getting it, never give up on your dream. In closing, we want to make sure we're setting up our brokerage account, whether we're setting up with Moomoo, Webull, or we're going with Vanguard or Fidelity. So let me say, we have to know what are stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETF, because that's how we're going to invest for the future. That's how we're going to make sure that down the road, there's something put aside for us. Once again, guys, we've come to the end of another great video. Now, if you found value in this one, please go ahead, subscribe, like, or share. Or better yet, if you know someone that might find value in this one, please go ahead and share. Now, as usual, you won't get all your information from this one video, so please go ahead and click on this one right here, and now you will have access to the financial market, the financial news, making your first investment, and definitely my journey towards financial freedom. As usual, guys, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.